Hello, my name is Darshan Shah. I'm a director in the product marketing organization of Gigamon. And joining me is my colleague, Matt Hollingsworth, who's a senior solutions engineer in the public sector organization of Gigamon. We're going to be talking about how you can accelerate your M21-31 compliance using Gigamon. Now, we recognize that since this directive has been released, that many of you are scrambling because there's a deadline coming up, EL1 in just a few months, August 2022. One of the big focuses of M21-31 is it establishes a maturity model for log management. And that's what we're going to be talking about. So we have some takeaways that we want to share with you about that area. And then we're going to show you a proven solution that will help accelerate compliance. So with no further ado, Matt, please take us through a summary of the different tiers in M21-31 and then those key points that you were able to take away.
Sure. So M21-31 lays out 3 enhanced logging categories, which are achievement tiers. The amount of data that's being required is extensive. And with EL1 and EL2, you can really say that we need to log everything from every part of the network, be it physical or cloud or virtual. EL2 adds the challenge of decrypting packets, which Gigamon can help with, and adds some data sharing capabilities so other organizations can help you with your security investigations. And EL3 really rounds that out by adding user behavior monitoring, finishes up the enhanced centralized access of this data, and adds future-leaning cloud technologies such as containerized services as part of the mix. This really struck me as an important building block of zero trust, and rightly so. The implicit definition for what a log is being expanded in a very important way. If you think about it, why would you trust a server to talk about what's happening on that server in a zero trust model? What if it's compromised? What if it's misconfigured? Why would we do that? Now, it's an important part of the data, and you absolutely are going to be collecting all this. But they've expanded the definition to include network packets and metadata derived from these network packets. And I think that that's very smart and very important.
And that brings us to how to accelerate your compliance. So this is top 3 Gigamon accelerators that we're going to present to you. And Matt, could you take us through these accelerators?
Sure. Yeah, like most zero trust efforts, it requires a technology ecosystem to work together to comply with this. So Gigamon is going to help you accelerate your compliance by avoiding the huge effort of having perhaps hundreds of people running around manually configuring logs, working with different departments. And a lot of my customers are very concerned that they don't have enough time to pull this off. So with a lot of the sections in M21-31, we can offer an alternative way where all you have to do is just turn on the network packets into the Gigamon, and we'll help you with a lot of very important data sets. Number 1 on my list is our capability of generating flow records or net flow. We can do it in physical networks and some areas that were more difficult, such as virtual networks and even cloud. And we do it in a way that doesn't degrade performance of core infrastructure, but also provides high fidelity so that net flow is suitable for security use cases because there's no sampling. Another important capability that we have is to generate metadata elements out of raw network traffic. We can do over 5,000 of them. Number 1 on my list is DNS. This is specifically called out in M21-31, and the detail that's required, it's almost debug level logging. And some of my customers have been telling me that it can cause crashing and degradation of performance in an enterprise class system. So we're offering an alternative way of doing that to protect those the performance and stability of these machines. But also, we're not just getting DNS from your known DNS servers, we're also getting DNS from all that shadow IT and even malware IT, things that you would never turn system logging on to begin with because you don't know it exists. The last example of a Gigamon capability is the way that we act as a force multiplier for any technology that's consuming packets to do its job. Number one on the list for this would be packet capture, as it is an information source called out by M21-31 that's very valuable and repeats often. And I'm not kidding when I say that we can reduce the amount of traffic noise by over 90%. So this has the result of giving you more capture time, but also expanded visibility into the different kinds of networks. So you can use the existing technology you already have without a forklift upgrade and without spending a lot of money and get more out of what you already have.
Thank you so much, Matt, for breaking that down. So as you can all see, Gigamon will help you meet the requirements in M21-31. We gave you 3 examples here, how you can generate flow logs from any medium, how you can derive metadata from network traffic. We gave you an example of DNS, but we can do a lot more than that. And then also how you can reduce data noise significantly without compromising on forensic integrity. That's helpful for packet capture solutions as well as other tools. If you have any technical questions, we've made our SEs available to you for anything on M21-31 or the solution we showed you. And you can reach them through this email address, publicsector.se@gigamon.com. We also have a lot of assets on zero trust and cybersecurity at the Gigamon federal webpage. Because Gigamon is used by all of the top 10 federal agencies, we have a lot of related content that we'd love to share with you. And we recognize that M21-31 is going to have many more updates from the government. So as those happen, we will update our blogs. And so do check that out periodically. On behalf of Matt Hollingsworth, I'm Darshan Shah. Thank you.